Now moving on with today's show, from acupuncture to herbal cures to energy healing, millions of people will attest to the benefits of alternative therapies. But what are these benefits, and can they really cure something as serious as cancer? We'll meet some experts who say they can. Dr. Dickie Fuller uses enzyme treatments that she says can make you younger, smarter, thinner, and healthier. And Dr. Gilbert Manzo, a medical doctor who believes holistic medicine may be the answer. And Petrene Soames, a therapist who uses her hands to heal. Now, you have an interesting way of treating people without traditional medicine. And a lot of times when people see or think of healing hands, we think of the stories from the Bible. And those were miracles. Okay. Those weren't things that normal people could do. But you started doing this when?
I've been involved in the metaphysical world for the past 22 years. I've been involved in healing for probably the past 10. I couldn't agree more with the doctor. What we think, what we eat, how we take life is very, very important. So I'm not just healing with my hands, I'm asking the people to be relaxed. I'm pinpointing where the imbalance, where their disease or illnesses are actually coming from. That's the first step. And then I'm working with the patient and I'm encouraging them to be in a relaxed enough position to begin to let go and bring back balance. Now, obviously something like this can take half an hour, it can take months, but results are absolutely incredible.
And you say you've gotten results from everything from what? From back pain to actually curing cancer?
Okay. I can't say that I've actually cured cancer, but I've certainly been there with somebody who has cured themselves and been a very big part of that.
So a lot of the power rests with us. It's mind over matter in a sense?
It's not such a mind over matter. It's using your mind in a very, very positive way. But I also feel that a lot of healing, a lot of alternative healing, it's like we need to go back to simplicity. It really doesn't have to be complicated.
And work with the body instead of against the body.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, Petrene, we're going to go ahead and take a break, but when we come back, what you're going to do is demonstrate how this works. There were several people in our audience who wanted to try this out and get rid of pains and other things that were wrong with them. So when we come back, Petrene will do that. Welcome back. With the help of her patients, Petrene claims to cure anything from backaches to cancer by only using the power of her mind and her hands. And she is here right now with
Joy Jacobs.
Hi, Joy. And Joy, what's the problem that you're dealing with?
I have a pain in the elbow area, probably from the computer mouse.
Okay. Now, before you get started, you ask patients to take off their watches. Why?
That's right, I certainly do. First of all, your body is like a battery. You have energy going all the way around. So any bracelets, necklaces, watches, this can actually cause blocks. Also, when we're doing healing, I like people to be moving freely, to have a sense of their own time rather than being in set time.
Okay, so let's take off the watch and the bracelet. Nice little John Hardy bracelet. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And you got a watch on there?
No,
okay, the watch is. I thought I could get a watch too.
Okay?
Okay.
That's fine. Okay, let's just put your arm out here. We actually discussed earlier, I met this lady earlier, and I mentioned that her arm, this problem here, is actually relatively simple to get over. Intuitively, I actually see right across the back here, the muscle is red, it's inflamed. I also feel that this is the right arm, this is the right part of her body, it's the practical, everyday. With her work situation, she needs to bring in a lot more creativity to her everyday life.
What's your work situation?
I do desktop publishing at home.
Okay.
Okay. She is kind of a little bit bogged down by schedules, kind of, you know, being on top of everything. It's almost as if the inner child, the creative part of her, it's almost like it's being kind of punished, you know, take it easy, give me a break. So as she lets go, changes her life slightly, this arm, this is something which can be healed relatively quickly. I'd actually say in possibly 1.5 hour, even 2 half-hour sessions.
And you're saying if she lets go. So are a lot of these ailments that we have related to some trauma in our life, or if it's stress in our life, if we let go of the stress, the illness goes away?
Most definitely. The first thing is to pinpoint what it's all really about. The second is to decide no more pain in your life. As simple as that. Just put your arm down.
Are you feeling anything at all at this point? Heat
I feel very relaxed right now.
And that's saying a lot being on TV. Most people don't feel relaxed on TV.
That's it, just relax. Just take a long, slow, deep breath from the bottom of your center. That's good. If I just put my hand here, this is a chakra, the heart center. Doesn't that feel good? Long, slow, deep breath.
Now, what could she do at home? Because obviously we don't have a half an hour to do this right here, but what can she do at home to continue this type of therapy?
This is what I would suggest. With this arm, every single day, visualize yellow. Visualize a beautiful, bright yellow, healing light. Imagine that that color yellow is there even when you're not thinking about it, so that it keeps working. And this arm needs to be loved. It needs to be nurtured. So lavender oil, rose oil, basically soothing, massaging the arm with that oil. This will be enormously helpful.
All right. Thank you very much. And again, welcome back. We are talking about holistic medicine. If you have any questions or comments, you can call our hotline. It's 390-5013. We'd love to hear from you. All of you will probably agree that one of the big problems with holistic medicine is that regulated. It's not necessarily regulated. And if you don't have someone there who has a training like you all do, then you can run into trouble.
If I can just say, though, I think that you have to be extremely careful, because a lot of the new ways, new ideas, new realizations that are coming to the fore aren't actually taught and aren't regulated, because we don't know enough about them at this point. So it's great to hear from the doctor that they actually need more people to work with to go forward and find out.
We have Sarah from Houston on our phone lines right now. And good morning, Sarah.
Hi. I just wanted to know about the use of therapeutic touch for weight loss.
Okay, first of all, what I'd like to point out is what I was just doing and what I was just talking about isn't therapeutic touch. Therapeutic touch, I couldn't even describe it exactly myself, but this isn't what I'm about. This is more a method and something which is taught, is used by nurses in hospital, but I'm not using that. As far as weight loss and healing, weight gain is nearly always, apart from bad eating habits, etc., brought on through various reasons. Weight gain and holding on to weight, again, it's the same as illness imbalance. You can release it and let it go. So, of course, healing can help with that.
Right. Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
What's your question or comment?
Oh, well, I have lupus, and I have it particularly bad. I've had it for about 8 years now, and I have constant pain all over my body all the time. And I take a lot of drugs just to try to make myself more comfortable. And I was wondering if they've applied these techniques to lupus.
And you're talking to what, Petrene, or just any one of our guests here?
Help.
Yeah, help anybody. Petrene, let's start with you.
In a situation like this, of course, I'm not saying that orthodox medicine isn't great. It's brought us this far, and of course it's useful, and of course we are still going to stay involved. But when you see a person like this, 8 years in constant pain, and she's already having the treatment, already taking the drugs, and it isn't working, of course she is ready to look at an alternative. And I'm certainly saying that I would be happy to help her and work with her.